right, so this is going to be another movie review. No, actually, it's a television series review. This one's called The Kent Chronicles Disc 3, also known as The Seekers, also known as The Seekers TV miniseries, 1979. I'm giving this 1 out of 5 stars. I hated this. I got it because it has John Carradine in it for about 2 minutes. Neville Brand doesn't last very long. He ends up getting killed. Same with John Carradine. It's got a lot of big name actors. It's got George Hamilton. It's got Mr. Brady. And playing the Swiss immigrant. You've got Stuart Whitman playing the corrupted reverend. But yeah, this played on HBO. It was languishing in my Netflix queue for the longest time, and I finally got it. So the 3 discs that I have right now is the Kent Chronicles. There it is. Check that out. The Kent Chronicles. Basically, it's a soap opera during the early part of the U.S. Republic, right around the presidency of Jefferson, Adams, those kind of people, you know. And here's Shinbone Alley. This one's pretty bad. There's the cat with Carol Channing's voice. Shinbone Alley.
Oh, $16 for the cat.
Wow. That's a lot of money. That's like paying $14.99 to see Charles Bronson on YouTube. Oh, I've got Dr. Dracula. I'm looking forward to this one. Dr. Dracula, not much going on there. Can you see the reflection on the light there? Dr. Dracula. I'm looking forward to this one. But I'm about halfway through Shinbone Alley. I got halfway through Door to Door Maniac with Johnny Cash. That one's pretty bad. So not real excited about this. This TV miniseries is 3 hours 11 minutes. And it took me a really long time to get through this stuff. Halfway, even. Hopefully, I can do 4 reviews today, but not exactly hold my breath. It's already 2 p.m. Had my first nap and try to get through Shinbone Alley. Then I get Dr. Dracula and Door to Door Maniac. So, like I said, it's a soap opera. It's pretty boring. It's politically correct with the kind of kid gloves treatment of the natives during the Manifest Destiny period. It's not really realistic. So these are the sons and the grandkids of the Kent family from the first 2 books by John James. John Jakes, excuse me. Why did I say James? And Vampire's Kiss. No, I have it on the bottom of my Netflix queue. Or maybe I have it in my save queue. Let me look. Anyways, I know I added it to my Netflix. Let me check it out. Hold on. Karate Man is in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. We like over the top acting like Vincent Price in Theater of Blood. Hello, I'm Butch. Oh, Neville Brand is in this this TV show for about 2 or 3 minutes. Remember him in Eaten Alive? Where? That was a great flick, Toby Hooper. Okay, so Vampire's Kiss. I'll just search for Kiss. How's that? Vampire's Kiss is in my safe queue. Yeah, it's unavailable on Netflix. Yeah, you told me about that one and I added it, but it says unavailable on Netflix, so I don't know when it's going to actually pop up on my queue. Hopefully it'll be like Sands of Iwo Jima, and just pops up randomly. Right now I've got what do I got coming down the pike here? Just to give you an idea. The first 4 are a very long wait. Then I got Revenge, which is the long anticipated, much coveted sequel to Blood Cult. Then I got Edgar G. Ulmer, The Man Off Screen, and The Cars That Ate Pierre. So I'm going to be done with the pretty much I'd buy the DVD if I cash out my company stock, move to Wyoming, buy a house for me and my son. I'll put his name on the title instead of my ex-wife. Anyways, I'll get through the John Carradine section of my Netflix queue, and what else do I got going on YouTube? I said Door to Door Maniac, right? 1966 re-release from AIP. It was the 1961 Johnny Cash movie. Then I got Firebird 2015 AD, which was an Adrian recommendation. Mars Needs Women, another AIP. And Commando Squad, another Adrian recommendation. Land of the Free. Let's see if I can find that one. Nope, it's not on Netflix. Let's try YouTube. Netflix selection is pretty decent for DVD compared to its streaming, but compared to YouTube, it's pretty bad. So it's sort of a mixed bag, I guess. And even if they have it, a lot of times it's unavailable. I guess they don't have the disc ready or something. Jeff Speakman. PM Entertainment, huh? Is that the poor man's That's the poor man's. What do you call it? Huh, can't even think right now. Worked 18 hours in 2 days. Okay, William Shatner. His daughter was pretty good in what was that vampire movie? She looked really good. I was impressed. William Shatner's daughter. Okay, I found Land of the Free on YouTube, so I'll check that one out. It's been up since November of last year, so it should be good. Yeah, straight to video. I want to say they're a poor man's version of Canon. That's what I was thinking. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Cool. Well, I'll watch that one after I watch Commando Squad. How's that? I have it number 5 on my list of YouTube movies to watch. So getting back to this one, okay. So it takes place during the late 17th century, and there's all this early Manifest Destiny stuff, but the Kent offspring, he doesn't really care much for fighting them natives, so he decides to join his beam me up, Scotty, William Shatner. He was pretty good in Twilight Zone TV show. His daughter is dang good looking. I liked her a lot in that vampire movie. I forget her name, but she had that kind of early 90s bun hairdo. Pretty decent. Anyways, so he doesn't like war. He's fighting with his father all the time. Yeah, I don't like Star Trek either. It's kind of like they keep saying that they don't want to interfere with other planets, other cultures and stuff, but they always end up doing it anyway. So it doesn't make any sense to me. But I used to have a former coworker who was into Star Trek. She dressed up for Halloween in a Star Trek outfit. She was all into it. Whatever. Everybody's different, right? I used to love it when I was a kid, though, watching the reruns on TV. That one and Gilligan's Island were my 2 favorite shows, I think. When I got home from school, babysitter or school or whatever. When I got home for dinner with my single mom. Anyways, I told you how the new administration, the Communism 2.0, was going to sink the stock market. Joe Biden and Janet Yellen teamed to do some real damage to the stock market. I'm talking like 30% to 90%, and we're just starting to see the beginnings of it. And I get 2 emails from TD Ameritrade talking about the stock market volatility, or not TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, and they're saying that. Well, I'll just read one of them to you. It's pretty lame. I got Robinhood because I didn't really care for the investment advice that I got from TD Ameritrade, and now Robinhood is in cahoots with the hedge fund managers, and so is Janet Yellen. I mentioned her, but man. Yeah, I've got Land of the Free on my list of stuff to watch. So thanks for mentioning that to me. But oh, here we go. A note on market conditions. That was the first email from January 27th. We wanted to reach out to you in the midst of the current volatile market conditions. It is important as ever to be an informed investor, whether you're brand new to Robinhood or have been investing with us for years. We've got lots of resources to help you navigate the markets. Here are some articles to help make sense of the market volatility. Thank you for being a Robinhood customer. Yeah, I've only lost about 13% in my Robinhood account. Thanks for nothing. and then I get this other email the following day, January 29th. An update on market conditions. Blah, blah, blah. We're making excuses for not letting you trade in GameStop and AMC theaters. And those two stocks are supposed to represent the entire market? Come on. Who are these people trying to kid? They must take me for a fool. Anyways, getting back to the seekers. Okay, so there's manifest destiny going on. People want to move into the Ohio territory. This Kent character who wants to get along with the natives. He starts doing his father's print business, but his father doesn't want him to print stuff about the French Revolution or Jeffersonian ideals, agrarian type of ideals, I guess. And I guess he's a Hamiltonian. Yeah, you told me. I think I saw Jeff Speakman in that Karate Cop movie, right? Is that the same guy? No, different guy. All right. Well, I'll check them out. I'll let you know what I think in a couple weeks. I've been super slow getting these movie reviews in. Like I said, I've been watching like half of 3 movies. I got Shinbone Alley first, so I watched half of that, and then I got this one, the Kent Chronicles, Disc 3, The Seekers, with John Carradine. That took 3 hours and 11 minutes, so that's why I've been real slow this week. Also, I told you I got my identity stolen, so I just got my new bank card in the mail on Saturday. Thank God. I don't have to keep going back and forth to the bank for cash, for groceries and gas and things like that. I could just use my card now, and I just paid my rent. So I've got all kinds of stuff going on next week again. I've got oil change, tire rotation, then in the following day I have eye exam for my new glasses. Hopefully I can get some reading glasses so I can see better when I'm doing these videos. And then Thursday I'm gonna get raped up the arse by Uncle Sam. I'm going to see my tax account. Hopefully I get a refund or something that they can apply to my past due balance. But enough about my busy life. I've made up enough excuses of not going through these, but let's see, The Seekers. Oh, you did. Jeff Speakman got messed up by Hollywood because Paramount was going into financial trouble. Oh, interesting. You're always on top of these kickboxer action movies. Cool. Well, thanks for letting me know. you're always a wealth of information with this kind of stuff, and I definitely dig that stuff. The perfect weapon. Wonder if I can find that one. So after after he gets into a fight with his father about the publishing business, he decides to go west over into the Ohio territory with his wife, and the perfect weapon. Oh, I found it on Netflix. It's already in my queue. Did you already mention this one to me? The perfect weapon? Because I have it in my queue. I wonder where it is. Probably towards the bottom. Anyways, they go out west. They meet up with Mr. Brady from the Brady Bunch. Plays a Swiss immigrant looking to set up a homestead. So they set one up. They plant a lot of corn. It grows, but then ironically, his wife get killed by a native. After he wanted to make peace with the natives, he didn't want to fight in the native wars, and his wife ends up getting killed by one. So there's a kind of politically correct kind of stuff going on, especially towards the end, where one of the Kent family adopts to the native culture and starts living in a teepee. Pretty crazy, this TV show. It's really boring, and the dialogue is really bad. I had to rewind it a couple times because well, it can put you to sleep the way the actors, they're just all like speaking in monotone to each other, like no emotion. It's like the Jean-Claude Van Damme School of Acting, or the Lee Majors School of Acting. So what we're talking about, the perfect weapon. Oh, it's number 418 on my Netflix queue. You that was one of the first ones you mentioned to me, and then I've got 419 is American Kickboxer 2, 420 is Kickboxer Vengeance, 421 is Kickboxer Retaliation, 422 is Defending Life, and 424 is Demolition Man. So cool, I've got it on my Netflix queue already. The what did I say it was? The Perfect Weapon, 1991. All right. So getting back to this one, his wife is killed, like I said. So he ends up going back to Boston to his family, and he becomes a drunk. And he gets some kind of pox from going to the whorehouse too many times, and so his brother kicks him out of the house, sort of adopts his son there, and it's a Jared kid. The mother and the auntie is real mean to him, wants him to get out of there, so he joins the Navy, and his buddy gets killed during the War of 1812. he gets into a fight with his superior officer, George Hamilton. Mr. Brady passes off a pretty good Swiss accent. George Hamilton has his British accent. I don't know why. But I don't work in San Francisco. I live in San Francisco. I work in South San Francisco. And my other job is in Oakland. So it's about 20 minutes from here. Both ways. Both directions, South San Francisco and Oakland, from the house where I'm staying. This little lady, she got the COVID vaccine. I saw one kid was having convulsions after taking the COVID vaccine. I saw that on YouTube, but I didn't actually watch the video. I know there have been some deaths and injuries from the vaccine, but that won't stop people from taking it. So I don't know how safe it is. Anyway, I heard it's not going to be even mandatory, at least not in Oakland, Alameda County. So people are going to take it, and the dumb ones are going to get sick from it. That's my theory. I don't know if they're going to force my son to take the vaccine, but at some point it's going to be available for children, probably around May or something. Anyways, Monday to Friday. I do Monday to Saturday. I work 2 jobs, so I have my normal Monday to Friday job in South San Francisco. That's I'm going to try to squeeze in some more movie watching on my breaks there, just because I don't have to go back and forth to the bank during my breaks anymore to get cash. But yeah, it's from 6:30 to 3, and then on Mondays and Fridays I have my part-time job at night from around 4:15 to 10 or something like that, 10 or 11. And then Saturday I work about 10 and a half hours. Just, Larry King? Yeah, I heard about that. Used to watch him on CNN all the time. I think he used to interview Ross Perot a lot back in the days. Ross Perot was the only candidate who really talked about the national debt problem. You never hear any presidential candidates talking about that anymore. But I remember Larry King. He had the big microphone, and CNN. I think he was a big radio guy before he went on CNN. But I stopped watching CNN in the 90s. That was about the time I started getting into movies more. And my son calls it the Communist News Network. Oh, sorry, Corrupt Communist News Network. My mistake. He always corrects me. Anyways, so Jared, he ends up killing George Hamilton at the printing business there in Boston. Or he doesn't kill George Hamilton. He thinks he kills George Hamilton in their battle, but he's just got a scarred face. Oh, I don't remember that Seinfeld. You know a lot more than I do about it. But anyways, so George Hamilton comes back to get revenge on the family by hiring this this Jason McGuire type of character to mess up the family. And then Jared ends up killing one of, or shooting one of the employees of George Hamilton. So he ends up fleeing to like St. Louis, Missouri, around there, with his cousin, his 16-year-old cousin, and she's the one who ends up getting captured by the natives and adopting to their way of life. Pretty weird stuff, man. Politically correct Western kind of thing. I wanted to be like Laredo with more Neville brand, but he's only in it for like 2 minutes. So yeah, I'm pretty sick of comic book movies in general. I mean, this gal from Miami Beach kept telling me to watch Iron Man. And so I finally got around to watching it. I didn't think it was that great. It was okay, but it wasn't that great. Iron Man. I used to collect Iron Man comic books when I was a kid. Batman, Iron Man. I wasn't really into the Superman comics, but I like Batman, Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk. Who else? I liked Iceman. Is have they made an Iceman movie yet? Oh, I liked X-Men too. Yeah, Spider-Man. I liked Spider-Man when I was. I collected all the new Spider-Man black costume stuff when I was a teenager. Wish I would have kept that stuff. You know, I'd save up what little money I made with working for Burger King for $13.15 an hour. And then I used it to buy comic books. I'd walk all the way to Palo Alto, which was pretty far. And yeah, that's what I did when I was into that. So, not a good television show to watch this. I'd say skip it. Try to torture myself, get through Shinbone Alley, so I could post another review and get to Dr. Dracula, which is what I've been waiting for. It's, in this startling shocker, prominent author John Wainwright claims to be the reincarnation of the infamous mind controller Svengali. That's funny because John Carradine played Svengali, right? Using black magic, he stages a ritual sacrifice and ignites a conversation with the strange Dr. Gregorio, who's actually the long undead Count Dracula himself. Wow. Sounds like Lon Chaney Dracula. Leaving drain corpses and female vampire slaves in his wake, Gregorio embarks on an endless evil journey. 1980. The Punisher, huh? Let's see if I have that one. I think you mentioned some of these movies to me. I definitely remember that the Jeff Speakman Paramount movie, because it's on my Netflix queue. The Punisher. Let's see. (2004) and I've got the Dolph Lundgren one in my Netflix queue, but I don't have the 2004 one. So I'm going to add that one right now. Cool. I didn't like Superman 4. I thought it was too politically correct. And why did they let Christopher Reeves write the script? I mean, I know it's canon, but come on. Really, nuclear disarmament and United Nations stuff? Oh, is Superman 3 the one where he gets drunk? I used to love the first Superman when it came out when I was his age. The first Superman was great. I don't think I've seen 3 yet, where Superman gets drunk. But evil Superman. I want to check that one out now. Now you got me interested. So I'm going to get the Punisher and Superman 3. I know Superman 3 has got to be on Netflix, right? Because it is a comic book movie. Young and Innocent. Well, I'll delete that one. And the Punisher. Okay, so I added the Punisher, and I'll add Superman 3. Yeah, I know Richard Pryor is in it. I just haven't seen it. And so I'll add that one to my Netflix queue next. And I better cut this out. It's going on 40 minutes, this video. Spider-Man 3 I liked. I saw it on the big screen. People didn't like it. I actually went on a hot date with the Korean gal who ended up marrying somebody else. I think she lived way in Contra Costa County somewhere, which is where we saw the movie. Yeah, I really liked Spider-Man 3 too. So that's the end of my review. Cool. I'll check out Superman 3. I'll add it to my Netflix queue later.